Hello, my friends. Hello, my sparrows, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Flight. Let's head in and see what we have to play with today. So you can see a pretty high score up there on the top of the leaderboard, 2796. I don't know if I've ever gotten higher than that, so it's not looking too hot today, but let's see what happens. And for our modifiers, we've got Witch House. Everyone is immune to fire and song, so we don't know what song is yet. We have song in our full game, but we haven't released that as part of the playtest yet. But stay tuned, because we will be doing that at some point. But yeah, everyone means me as well as the other the bird opponents and the bosses. Okay, so that's rough since we're a fire build. Turtle Skin, we get 15 defense, and then Peacocking, no defense tiles, but we get Peacock's Pride and a copy of Shields Up. So it could be worse. Peacocking without turtle skin is pretty hardcore. So let's see. Let's get going. Let's see how it goes. Okay, entering the garden. And yeah, as you can see, everyone has 3 immunity to fire. And I don't have my fire yet. And of course, because I don't have any defense tiles, we have a lot more attack tiles in hand. And it also means that as we start going through the deck, birds are going to come out faster because we don't have those defense tiles to pad out the deck. So that's going to be a big difference. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do now with this run, well, let's see. First of all, I'm going to take care of Sister Claus. That's just first thing I want to do. Thankfully, unlike the last few days, we don't have anything that's going to discard tiles from our hand or even discard our whole hand, so I can save my Peacock's Prides for when I actually need them. I'm hesitant to attack the beekeeper already, so I won't. What I'll do is I'll get rid of a lot of these attack tiles, get rid of actually even this one, and see maybe we can lure a lot of birds out and work with our Peacock's Pride from there. Yes, we can lure a lot of birds out. Oh my god. 6 birds, that's pretty intense. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to start by playing, I'm actually going to play 1, 2, and, no. Yeah. 1, 2, and Peacock's Pride. Actually, 1 and 2 Peacock's Prides, because I don't want Lonely Louie to be freed until I have all of the power of these 3 defense for every opponent. Because with this, I'm going to get 18 and another 18, so I'll have 36 defense added on to the 14 I have there, and then I'm going to work with my shields up and just start building it that way. So let's see how that goes. Okay, and now that I've done that, I'm going to use a 3 and a 4 and shields up, so that for 5 turns I'm going to keep my defense on. Okay, so we're already completely safe, which is great, but I'm going to keep on working through them using the Peacock's Pride while we still have more bird tiles out. See if we can make it so that we're really safe against even the beekeeper. And then lastly, I'm going to bring out my Way of Fire. So it's a little bit wild-cardy, but let's see. Wild-tiley, I should say. Okay, now we're getting loads of fire. So I don't have enough to do any attacks here. Don't want to use any of my followers just yet. So I'm going to go straight in for a 3-4 and a Peacock's Pride. And you'll see, every time I'm using my fire at the moment, it kind of runs through people and it takes off one of their defenses against fire. So at this point, nobody has any defense against fire except me. And with that, I'm going to start bringing up more fire. I'm really well defended. So I can get rid of this little low level tile here and move on to the next turn. Only 1 more bird tile to come out. Chance doesn't count since he was hatched from possibility. And let's see what, Feathered Fury, there he is. Okay. So now we're still very safe. And Papa Hawk is going to be taken care of at the end of this turn. So I'm actually just going to work a little bit with fire. Don't have much excitement for these little low-level attack tiles, actually, or even the low-level fire tiles. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I still have 4 or probably 3 at this time, at the end of this turns where I'm getting to keep my defense. So let's see. Okay, Chance of course keeps on defending for more and more, so he's a bit of a problem. But this is nice. 3-4 and Peacock's Pride. This is going to be boosting up more of our defense. But you see, we really have to start getting into this Beekeeper before we lose all this lovely defense we have. 2-4 and Peacock's Pride. If at all possible, I'd love to save my elite follower for once until we get into level 2. As you know, I don't think I've managed to do that even once yet. But maybe today's the day. Okay, let's see. So I'm a little nervous now because our shields up is not going to last for the Beekeeper coming out. Oh, maybe I should have kept it a bit longer. 2 more rounds of it. I think the only thing there is to go for here is to just start really trying to get rid of these tiles that are in the way, so I can really get onto the Beekeeper. Am I gonna use the elite? Am I gonna use the elite? No, I'm not gonna use the elite. I'm gonna stay strong in my idea, even if it costs me. And then we'll go for this because that'll get some more fire on the Beekeeper. Okay. Okay. Get rid of anything low level. It's so nice to be able to choose for myself after the last few days with the reckless runs and the clumsy. Okay, so he's not even awake yet, and this is our last turn where we get to keep our defense. And look at that, 151 defense, and it's not even defending against anything. And at this point, we might as well just go for him, because he's going to wake up next turn anyway. And there he is. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to keep my Peacock's Prides in hand for the defense that I certainly will not have when he starts attacking. And I might have to use a bird, but maybe not an elite. Let's see. 18 is not very much to have. Okay, he's hitting for 9. I have 9. That's great. I don't need to use my Peacock's Pride this turn. So we'll just straight off go in with some more flame. And a little bit of a small attack. I'd love to be moving a little bit faster, but I'm still so reluctant to use my followers, because I think that's where the high score is really loves when there's a lot of that in play. So hitting for 16, we're definitely going to have to use some Peacock's Pride. Quite a bit of it. We'll need another 2 of them. And then next turn, I think we're probably going to have to do something bird-wise in order to protect against what he has waiting in store for us. But let's see what it is. Okay, we just need to survive one more turn, but absolutely I'm gonna have to get a little friend to help me out here, because we're only going to be able to defend for 13 when I've used this Peacock's Pride. So let's see if Sister Claus can help us out. Okay, so the cuteness, reducing strength by X. Actually, that might be the exact thing we need. Because if I play that, if we look at the show game here, if I play that with the 3 and the 4, it'll reduce his strength by 5. And that's exactly how much we'll need if we want to use this Peacock's Pride. Alternatively, we could do something even nicer, which is just freeze him. So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to freeze him. So 3, 4 and 5. Then he won't be attacking at all. And then we're going to be completely safe in the next turn. So we can just end this turn. And then next turn, he has 62 flame on. Safe. Okay. Wonderful. We're off into level 2. And pretty good time as well. 8 minutes and 42 seconds so far. I'd love to be able to finish for once in one of these under 20 minutes that Mara is so often able to go for. But I don't know if I can. Let's see. Okay, so again, we're out. The flame situation is still happening. And again, we don't have any defense tiles. And what that means is danger, danger, danger. Birds are going to be coming out quicker than usual because we have less tiles in the deck. So I'm just going to straight out start attacking the Shrike. It'd be great if we can get through him this turn. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we can get through him, but if we get through him, we'll be getting through the Falconer as well. Now, what I'm actually going to do here is just play my... No, I'm not going to play the Flame. You see, he is immune to fire, and so am I. So I'm not going to take his fire damage. He's also not going to take my fire damage if I hit him. I'd rather just take off this last point of damage of his with an attack in the next turn. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Featherfall's out, Caligula's out. Everyone's immune to fire. But we have some stuff here. 3, 4, 5. It's a good start. And they're attacking for 18 and I have 14. This might be a nice time for me to start looking at my fancy birds. So a Papa Hawk. Let's see what he has for me. Side hustle. I love that. So the elite birds always have the last one of their tiles that they offer is an upgrade tile. So we're going to take the side hustle one here and then play that as a 6 to make sure that we get a lot of turns of having it available to us. And then I'm going to use my beekeeper trophy. So that's a boss trophy. And now we're going to get 2 boss tiles instead of just 1. So I love that for me. Arson is impossible to not want. 1,000 Talons is super good, especially when we have so many attack tiles now that we don't have the defense tiles. This is a bit of a tough choice. I'm going to go for the 1,000 Talons today because I went for the Arson yesterday. And we'll see. Oh, and now we have another 1,000 Talons? 2,000 Talons or going worldwide? I think going worldwide will be good. If we can bring out more people, that would be really handy. So we're still not attacking, we're still not defending for enough. So I'm going to go for 2, 3, and then 1,000 Talons to increase our strength by 4. And then a little bit more fire on Caligula. I think that'll actually take care of him. Yeah. And then we'll keep everything we have. Get more followers over to the other side. So going worldwide is getting even better. Okay. We got the Coop of Fear. We have Jimmy. We have the Abyss. The Abyss is attacking for quite some. But this is quite nice now because of our extra strength from the 1,000 Talons. We can actually play 8 with the Peacock's Pride and the Shield Up. And that means Shields Up will be on for 8 turns. And that's much more likely to still be going when the Falconer wakes up than what we had with the Beekeeper before. And since we still have quite a few opponents out, it's actually a handy time to work with the Peacock's Prides and build up our defense. And we'll just do that again. 3, 4 Peacock's Pride. Okay, and I don't want to use my going worldwide just yet because I think it's a bit of a waste on just these little lads. I think we're going to be safe enough for the moment. Okay, we still have 2 birds to come out and 1 elite. 1 more bird now. So we've got 5 out. Now this is a good time, I think, to use our going worldwide. So before I do, I'm going to go for 3 and 2 Peacock's Prides to build up more defense. So you can see I'm building up to 50, up to 68 defense. And now that I've done that, we'll go 6, 7, 8 going worldwide. And that'll take care of all these lads. And take a nice chunk off the Falconer as well. 72 if 78. Nice. Okay. Very good. So then no point in holding back on Flame from the Falconer. And we'll end the turn here. So now we do have a slot hog, but I think it was worth it to get five opponents down in one turn. And now there's only the abandoned egg and the falconer left. So 4, 5 and 6 won't do much to the abandoned egg, but but 5, 5 and cold snap I think is good because it'll get more fire on the falconer and prevent the abandoned egg from hatching into, if you remember your bird eggs correctly, Tiny Bang. And Tiny Bang can be such a pain. We definitely don't want him to hatch at all. Okay, we still have 5 more turns of holding up our shield. So 89 defense, really good. Unfortunately, we're not safe from burning anymore. And and the falconer is going to burn us for 7. So I might use a tile, I might use a bird for that. But first, let's work a little bit here. I think I'll take another slot hog. So I'm a wall tile like that. And then, okay, it's going pretty good. I'm gonna get, you see, these are gonna go away. Like it stays in the hand, but at the end of the level, it goes away. So we won't be in level 3. And we're looking pretty good here with the falconer. So what I'd really like is to prevent him from burning me. So let's see what we can get from some of these elites. So viral tweet is nice. And oh, hone, destroy tiles. That's perfect for what we're up to right now. So I'm going to play 4 viral tweet and hone. This means that now we're adding more buffs onto our reward screen. So now you see when we get this guy, we can destroy the lowest of a suit. I'll destroy the lowest of attack. And it also means that when we are playing with a normal bird reward, we can destroy 1 tile. So we can destroy these slot hogs if they're getting in the way. But what I'm looking out for now is something that is going to give me immunity to burning, or heal my burning. Well, I'll take the intrepid feather play for now. Chance, you seem like a friend. Destroy that slot hog. And fireproof, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And I'll also get lucky bamboo. So lovely, I love Chance. He's just happy to be invited and he does such a good job. So we'll be inflammable now for 4 turns. And that's awesome because I think we're going to take care of him before then. And then I'll get my cannon fodder out and my lucky bamboo. Okay, but we can't play anything here. So we're just going to let that go. Getting a bit of extra strength from our cannon fodder. But we're safe. Okay, we've spent 16 minutes so far. We're not going to make it in under 20. But we might still make it in under 30. Let's see. Let's see. As we roll on in, or flap on in, to the jungle. Which is my favourite level in terms of colour. I love the green colours that Mar has in the background here. It always feels so soothing, even when I'm staring down cacophony. So let's get our strength up. 5, 6 and 1,000 talents. Yeah, it's not doing the fire, but it is making us nice and strong. And I don't want to use the boss yet because we haven't built up our elite business. But we are going to have to use one of the Peacock's Prides since Cacophony is attacking for 17 and I only have 15 damage, 15 defense. Okay, but that's enough. Let's get rid of this little one here. Okay, and it's good we've gotten the fireproof off the poacher, so we might be able to get in on him a little bit soon. Okay, so I've got my lovely intrepid feather play here, which is super nice tile for defense, but unfortunately we still don't have our shields up yet, so that's not great. But I'm gonna start with just some pure attacking. And then let's do a tiny bit of fire, just try and work on them. Fancy Ricky comes in with extra fireproof, that's why he's so jazzy. We'll bring out the lucky bamboo and hope it brings us a few more tiles. before it brings out a wildie. Nice. Okay, so we can actually do a 9, 10, 11 with fireproof and be immune to fire for 10 turns. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so we don't need to do any more defense. So at this point, I'll just end the turn. Okay, Dino is out. Oh, but look at all these beautiful upgrades here. Okay, now it's happening. 11, 11. No, not 11, 11. 11, hone, and side hustle. Then we'll get our boss rewards going. And then 7, 8, viral tweet. So all the buffs are stacking here. It's looking good. It's looking real good. What would be nice now is Warren Buffer, the one that increases our buffs. Or double buffer. Okay, so the Falconer is going to destroy all the lowest tiles. And then we can acquire 2 boss tiles. Arson actually at this point is perfect. We will need to build up the fire a little bit more, but that's going to be really nice with our strength. Like, for example, you can see it's multiplying fire by X. So we can be multiplying it by 11 already. That's really nice. Not nice enough, but really nice. What else can we get? Arson again. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 11 and 2 arsons. Oops, not that feather play. Because that's going to multiply it by 11, getting us 55, and then multiply it again. And he's toast. And unfortunately, it took 20 minutes and 11 seconds. So we're not going to get the bonus. But I think this was pretty okay. I think it was pretty okay. 2720. Not too bad, not too bad. A lot of hidden glory in there. An albatross flight, yeah, under 30 minutes. Well, you know, we live and learn. Or do we? Come back tomorrow and see if I do manage to learn and what we do in tomorrow's daily flight. So we are going to just check out how the high scores are looking. I think Mara's been playing at the same time. So I don't know where he ended up. 3! Well, well, well.
I thought I was doing so well.
Well done, Una Ming. You were definitely the king for today. And yeah, let's see how it's looking tomorrow. How did yesterday go at the end of it? I was in second place yesterday, of course. Yeah. All right. Well, on we go to the next daily run. I will see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a glorious Saturday and enjoy your daily run out there. Bye-bye, Sparrows.